In my Disabled Manifesto, see the link. We're marching on Washington, March 2025. Please sign up. I need numbers. I mean, especially if you intend to attend or want to throw a similar one in your area. Um, One of the things in my Disabled Manifesto is access to meds and mobility assistance, and or for people who are deaf or blind, their animals, anything they need, and we need to bring the ADA up to date. I've talked about some of this in other videos. But for instance, in the US right now, if you keep this healthcare like it is, CVS won't deliver your meds because you're on Medicaid. That needs to end. It should be easy to access your meds. You should be able to go down the street and get them. I can't even get them in my town because they don't stock them. And then they're so bad at what they do, which, by the way, you should clear out some of these people, that they mess it up and they delay it. And I'm just not fooling with that. But on top of it, when you do get access to mobility aids or aids in general from the US government, they're very basic, they're very ugly, soul crushing. Like my grandma's been given a walker and she was offered another walker when she had surgery for her back. She hates it. And have you noticed walkers in general don't come to the correct height? There's somebody I know who's very tall and they were given a walker and they're still hunched over because these walkers are so fucking low. They need to fix that. But I believe the US government should cover any mobility aid. You should be able to say, hey, I need this. And they go, yes, okay, I will pay for it. There should be a very simple system. No reimbursement bullshit. Yes, I call for a living wage, but this should be simplified. You want a Neo Walk stick? You can have a Neo Walk stick. You need a therapy dog? You got a therapy dog. Or a voucher to go get one. Like, it should be easy. And they should, like, if you need a dog, a seeing eye dog, they should cover healthcare and food on top of it. That's an aid. You need it. They did finally deregulate hearing aids, but that's about the only place they've done anything remotely helpful. If you need any kind of compression garment, that's pretty unregulated and hard to find for the fat people who is most of this country. They should help with that. They'll be damned, but they should. Same for canes, as I said, and same for walkers and wheelchairs. There's a really cool wheelchair that turns into a walker and also holds a cane that was made in partnership with Neo Walk 6. I'd love to have it. It's like $3,000. Will my government cover that? Are you kidding? It wouldn't even cover a cane from CVS. Like, it's ridiculous. We need help, and we deserve the help we need to function. You want us to work, maybe make it easier for us. In addition, if we want to work, you still have that 350 rule that we can make that in any state because we're disabled and they're taking pity on us. I want to see if anybody turns down a disabled person for a job, they have to prove why. Especially in blue collar, because you know it's because they're disabled, but there's no repercussions because disabled people can't afford lawyers. So they just don't have to do anything. And you can't prove it because it's not like you should videotape your job interviews. If I want to go work at Walmart today, I'll be paid $3.50 and I won't be given a chair or any help. I mean, it's ridiculous. We should be able to have chairs. Hell, I think all retail people should have access to chairs. That's just stupid. It's a holdover from another generation. And I really think, in addition to all this, it really needs to hit our colleges and anything learning. We are denied student loans once we're disabled, and yet once we have student loans, they're not discharged automatically when we're disabled, which is stupid and needs to happen automatically. In fact, judges will turn you down often. It depends on the judge. We also deserve our colleges to have compliance. Yes, they're supposed to legally. They just plain don't. I asked for help at the Pasadena City College, which I adored so. It wasn't an important class, but it was a class I was struggling with. It was an acting class, I know. But memory. Fibromyalgia. I needed more time, and that teacher just railed me in front of the whole class. This was an official class there. They should have done something about that. They didn't. And that shit happens all the time in Utah. It was not a terribly big campus, but big enough that without a mobility aid, I was going to have trouble. They told me they had a system. They'd drive me between classes, but they only had one cart and one driver for all the disabled students. And yet they could never, they rarely, I think once they made it. They'd often tell me, we can't make it right now. Sorry, can you get down the hill yourself? Yeah, that shit needs to end. I know I'm not the only one who's experienced stuff like that. I mean, as disabled people, we want to work, we want to learn. We should be given true ADA help to do so.